Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. Hope you're doing really well. Today I'm coming at you guys with my fragrance picks for maxaroma for this month. 3 different homage fragrances. I'm also gonna give this away and a gift card worth over 170 bucks to maxaroma. So 2 different giveaways in this video. Make sure you stay tuned for those. And I'm gonna be going over this fragrance right here from Serge Lutens, 5 o'clock au gingembre. So we've got a lot to talk about here. 4 different fragrances, 2 different giveaways. Let's jump into it. As I said, guys, this is a video for maxaroma. If you're unaware of maxaroma, they're a great fragrance discounter. They've got niche fragrances, they've got designer fragrances. I'll leave a link in the description to their website. Make sure to check them out when you're looking to pick up a fragrance. And also, if you're interested in picking up this fragrance right here, you can use the code GENTS for 15% off of the scent. I don't make anything off of that. That's not an affiliate thing. It's just for you guys. So if you're interested in this one, 15% off GENTS. Let's go ahead and start things off with the homage fragrances in my bundle for this month. I'll leave a link in the description to the bundle in case you're interested. And 10% of all purchases for this bundle go into a gift card that I give away each month. So whichever of you out there, whichever guys out there or ladies, pick up this pack, 10% of that cost is getting put into a gift card that will go back to you guys. If you buy it, it will come in a box like this. And then each one of these is individually packaged, and these are lipstick atomizers. So they look like so. Give them a twist, spray them, twist it back, and it's all closed up. These are great for travel. And these are 8 milliliters each. So whoever wins this is gonna win 24 milliliters of homage. So let's go ahead and run through these fragrances really quickly and give you kind of a Cliff's Notes review, a mini review of each one. First up, this one, which is homage Honor Man. This one's got pink pepper, black pepper, geranium, incense, and woods as some of the notes in the fragrance. And this fragrance, in my opinion, really overlooked. People don't talk about this very much from the house. It's not one of the heavy hitters. Usually you'll hear people talk about Interlude Man, or now Interlude Black Iris, or Interlude 53. Apparently Homage really likes that one. And then Jubilation 25, or Lyric Man, or Reflection Man. Those get talked about a lot. Honor Man, yeah. This one though is great in lots of different situations. Really versatile, fantastic office fragrance. And actually, it's got a little bit of a similarity in ways to Parfums de Marly Galloway or even Lalique White. And all 3 fragrances, Honor Man and the 2 I just mentioned, all come in white bottles. That's not a coincidence, I don't think. They're all in the same family, those fragrances. This one though with a little bit of an homage twist, if you want to call it that. It is, at the end of the day, extremely versatile. It's got a good focus on pepper, pink pepper, and black pepper. I don't think it's overwhelmingly peppery, but there's a good amount in there. You've also got bits of incense smoke in here, some fresh geranium, and dry woods. It's a great fragrance. And this one right here, the next one, Jubilation 25. Yeah, I just mentioned it as one of the fragrances from the house that always gets talked about, so I figured might as well put one of those heavy hitters into this package. So, Jubilation 25. It's a fragrance that I feel like you need to try at least once if you've never tried it, because it does get talked about so much. At this point, it's kind of a niche classic, like a modern classic, if you want to call it that. And there is a mess of notes in this fragrance, a whole bunch of notes. Initially, it's got some sweet blackberry, it has honey, it's got resins. As it settles down, it does get richer and deeper, which is really a feat upon itself because it's really rich and deep to begin with. So there's oud in there, there's additional woods, there's a lot of spice in there as it dries down. It's almost at times like sticky sweet, but it is an amazing, amazing fragrance for fall and winter time. And that one, absolutely perfect for making a statement. If you want people to know that you're there and that you are successful, that you're just really full of confidence, wear that one. And then the last one, Bracken Man. This one's a powerful aromatic fougere fragrance. It's really gentlemanly. It does have kind of a classic feel to it. There's a good amount of clove in here. That's actually one of the focal points of the fragrance. So if you don't like clove, you might not like this one. There's also lavender in here though. There's woods, especially as it dries down, those woods come out more. There's cypress in there also. I think that Bracken Man is beautiful. I think it's a fantastic fragrance. When it was released, it got a little hate thrown its way. I think people were expecting something different, but over time, it seems like people are coming around more and more to the fragrance. And I'll tell you, fougères that smell like this one are really rare nowadays, at least in terms of new releases. So these are the 3 fragrances in the bundle. Again, link in the description to that bundle. I'm gonna go ahead and put these into this box now, and one of you will win it, so stay tuned for how to enter that. All right, next up, let's talk about this beauty right here. Serge Lutens is a house that does not get talked about quite as much anymore as it used to. There was a time that this was one of the best bang for your buck niche houses. People would talk about these all the time and how great they were for the price, especially from discounters. Nowadays though, kind of overlooked. This one opens up with a nice, warm, spiced ginger right off the top. Smells fantastic. There's a little bit of amber-like sweetness in the fragrance as well. The ginger sparkles in the opening. It's got a nice pop. It smells great coming off your skin. It is a little bit aggressive though, just in the initial opening. So you may not want to just spray this on and immediately stick your nose into it. Let it settle first. After a few minutes, cinnamon pokes through, kind of joins in with the ginger, smells awesome. Very warm, spicy, as I mentioned before. And in the opening, it actually smells like there's a little bit of lemon in there. It's like a sharper citrus. Bergamot is the official citrus in the top, but it actually smells more like lemon than bergamot. And then the tea in this fragrance comes out maybe 15 to 20 minutes in. It smells more like a black tea because it does have that slightly bitter facet to it. Doesn't really come off like green tea to me. As this dries down further, that dry woodiness, that little bit of incense and the warm spices really, really shine in this fragrance. It is great. I really love as it dries down. For a lot of people, actually, the opening is their favorite part, but for me, with this fragrance, it's as it dries down. I feel like it's way better at that point. And it actually reminds me of another fragrance once it hits the dry down. It's not the exact same, but it's close enough that when I smelled this, I was like, I've smelled that before. I know what that is. And it's Idole de Luban. That's what it smells like. Now this is once the tea has faded away from the fragrance. So this is when it's mainly that woody, dry, slightly incensey and spicy mix that's going on here. It reminds me of the Luban. In the opening and the mid, there are 2 different fragrances. You wouldn't smell one and think of the other, but once this hits the dry down, that's when they kind of come together. Now again, it's not a dead ringer for that fragrance, but it's close enough that when I smelled this, I knew I had smelled it before, or something similar. Now all of that though is not to take away from this fragrance, because this, like I've said a couple times now, smells great. This is a classic of Serge Lutens. A lot of people will put this up on a pedestal as one of the better releases from the house, and that's for a good reason, because it is one of the better releases from the house. As I mentioned before, the value of Serge Lutens, what you get versus what you pay, really puts this above a lot of its contemporaries, a lot of its peers, because you're getting a really high quality, you're getting a good amount of it for a good price. Let's talk about performance really quickly. Longevity is good, above average, so 7+ hours. Projection though, a little bit on the softer side. So when you first spray this on, projection is pretty good. In that opening where the ginger, the cinnamon, and then the tea are really jumping off your skin. But as it settles down and the woodiness comes out more, it actually sits a little bit closer to your skin. Now it doesn't disappear, it's just this one is not a beast in terms of the projection off my skin. Now in terms of seasons, this one's gonna be better suited for fall and winter. You can pull this off maybe beginning of spring, but once it starts to heat up, once you head into summer, I think there are better options for you. And as far as daytime or nighttime use, for me, either one. You could say maybe that it leans slightly more to nighttime, but for me, I think you could pull it off in either. And in terms of when I would use this, casually or for special occasions. Not really the type of scent that I think of as an office fragrance, not really the type of fragrance I think of as a date fragrance if you're trying to wear something more typically sexy, but special occasions, I think you can really easily work this one in. And one thing I will say about this fragrance as well, it's gonna be, I feel like, better suited for people middle-aged and up. I think younger guys out there probably will not appreciate it as much. As you can already tell though, this one, I love it. I think it's a fantastic scent. Very happy to have this one. And again, Gents Scents 15% off on maxaroma for this bottle. Now let's talk about the giveaways. As I mentioned, there are 2 giveaways. One person will win this. One person will win a $172.50 gift card. Don't want to leave out that 50 cents, very important. So here's what you have to do to enter into the giveaway. You have to like this video, you have to be subscribed to the channel, and you have to leave a comment below and let me know of these 4 fragrances, which one is your favorite, or if you've smelled none of them, let me know which one you're most interested in. So again, that's this one and these 3. Roughly 10 days from today, I will choose a winner through random comment picker, actually 2 winners, and I will post them up on the community tab of my YouTube channel. And if you're a winner, just shoot me an email with your information and I'll get these out to you. Or these if you win this, and the gift card if you win that. So I guess the way I'll do it is the first person that I draw will win the gift card, the second person will win this. Shout out to maxaroma once more. And again, anybody that buys this right here, 10% is going to a gift card back to you guys next month. Links in the description for all this stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for all your support. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another fragrance video. I'll see you guys.